So I've been playing this Iron Man account for 1 whole year now. We have gone through the motions with this account, and I have streamed and recorded every single step of the journey, and I've documented down some pretty memorable, cool moments, and I think we should look back on it. So to celebrate 1 year on Iron Man, we're going to look through all our best moments and go through and see how things happened. We started the profile on the 28th of March 2023, and in our first day we managed to get the glassite set and simply just grind the first few things that we needed to do, get into hot M. And our first month was just simply grinding. It was grinding the mining stats, farming stats, a few other things just to get the profile up and running. By month 2, the golden update came out and it was absolutely amazing. Everyone loved it and I could not wait to get my hands on it. I started grinding it, and even up until this day, it is by far one of my favorite updates that we've had in a long time. We also ended up getting the elephant pet in month 2, which really helped with the progression, especially pushing into the garden, helped with things like farming fortune, and really insane. Pushing into month 3, we started grinding more combat style stuff, getting into the ends, getting all of our end gear, and then getting the AOTD drop. I've got a video on the channel where I spent 100 hours in the end, so go check that out if you haven't seen it already. Also, we had the Shiny Pigs event, which was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed doing those events, and I can't wait for the next one if and when that happens. Getting all the Farming for Dummies books and all those potato collections and things like that from that was really a big help for this Iron Man profile. Moving into the 4th month, we ended up doing our 100-day video. As I said, I've been documenting this series since day dot, and we have a few videos on the channel documenting certain milestones, so go check that video out for more in-depth first 100-day stuff. But around that time, we were level 69. Nice. A net worth of 250,000 and a skill average of 24.9. Coming into our 5th month, we decided to start grinding with the mining and getting all of our hot M stuff and pushing through, trying to do some like nuclear stuff. We did a 100-hour mining video, basically just going through and getting as much stuff as we can, things like the gemstone gauntlet, the Bell Pet, Yogg armor, stuff like that, just to help us generally in the mining aspect of the game. And towards the end of our 5th and start of our 6th month, we ended up doing a nucleus run and dropping an alloy first try. I don't even speak about it. Still my sort of claim to fame till this day. It still gets mentioned all the time. People still in shock about it, especially me. That obviously was the catalyst for us to continue with mining and push down that road, but not yet, because we went back straight into the garden and started grinding. I wanted that fermento armor so bad, so we pushed towards it and we pushed getting it. As I said, the garden is probably my favorite update on this game, so it's why I've spent so much time doing it, and we pushed to the fermento armor. In month 7, I decided it was time to change the island with the old style and added the new style of what you see now. And we slowly update it every now and then, adding a few new builds and stuff. If you have any ideas for builds we should do here, if you want a castle, a pyramid, whatever it may be, let me know down below and I'll maybe take that into consideration. Moving into month 8, kind of pushing away from farming for a little bit because we were hard focused on it. We decided to go into mining again, and I wanted the Divan armor, so we ended up building up to and doing 50 nucleus runs, and there is a video on the channel about that, which allowed us to get all the stuff we needed for the armor, I think bar 2 fragments. But regardless, that was a really good video. And we also ended up running for the Scather pet. We ended up dropping it relatively quickly, and was super insane the fact that we had a Scather that early in terms of grinding it. Month 9, we started our Divan's drill grind. I felt like I was at the point in mining where we could start pushing for the drills now, pushing up the 555 series, starting with the 3 and getting the 455 very quickly. We also started grinding a little bit of combat, doing some dungeons for our dragon armor, a video on the channel about that as well, and also videos on the channel about this. We started killing ghosts for the 555 armor, which was probably the bulk of the month and took the longest thing to do. Again, video on the channel about that if you want more information. Month 10, the pest update came out in the garden and we went back and explored that. At first, a lot of uproar about it, not many people happy about it, but I think it's all settled in now and people are a lot more accustomed to it. And actually, a lot of people use pest to grind for coins in the game, so it's actually not that bad. And if you have pest repellents and stuff like that, you find you're not clearing them too much if you don't want to. That allowed us to continue grinding and farming, and we ended up getting all of our gold medals in the contests. We ended up with around 300 hours in the garden overall. Coming up to month 11, and we are pretty much hard set into farming at this point. Garden level 15, trying to get as many of these visitors on this confirmed list as possible, and we ended up getting our first out of 4 overgrown grass so that we can have the mossy reforge on 1 piece of armor, which was really insane, and I cannot wait to get the rest of those. We also discovered about the garden sack, something I never really knew about, which allowed you to hold all like tickets and things like that, which is absolutely amazing and really helpful, so you don't have to like store them anywhere. Again, videos about all these things on the channel, so go check them out. If I remember to, I'll link them down below. And within the last month 12 coming up to this point, we have hit farming 60 on the profile, which is absolutely amazing. We finally grinded and got the 555 drill, now working towards the 655. Got the mushroom cow just because of how awesome it is in terms of making money. We have a video on the channel on why it is the best farming pet, if you want to learn more about that. And we updated our super farms in the garden to get us as good a result as possible. And that brings us to today. We're going to be looking through our playtime. We're going to be looking through where we spent it and what we have got. We're currently at around a 4 billion net worth, give or take around 100 mil or so, which is absolutely insane if you ask me. We are at level 172 with a skill average of 43.5. Now I know looking at this you can see all I really do is farming and mining, but we will be pushing towards other things in the game. I know I have to do them to progress. I'm still not at the level I want to be, so we are just waiting to grind for that as well. Our playtime is 963 hours, so a 1,000-hour video coming soon, but we can check in the playtime breakdown how long we have spent on each area of the game, and our breakdown is insane if you ask me. We're almost at 400 hours in the garden alone. The crystal hollows and dwarven mines, we can kind of add them together, pushing it at about 320 hours or so. And then obviously things like private island hub, so on and so forth. Not much in those other areas, but it's pretty insane that close to 1,000 hours and easily a good 40, probably 45% of that time when we hit 1,000 will be spent in the garden. Jesus, that's so much. But if anyone wants to ever check out my profile and see where I am playing on the cucumber profile recently, and you can just do /PV and then it's Merc_115. This is my name right here. So you can always check me out on any of the websites and see how I'm doing. But we'll do a quick run through of all the other stuff here. We're Catacomb 16. I don't do dungeons. I'm not a big fan and I know I need to do it, but we'll slowly and surely get into it at some point. Don't worry. As you can see, joined 365 days ago. I can't believe it's been a year already. Absolutely insane. We have our own guild, Mercs Minions, by the way, and we ask that you are Skyblock level 150 and a skill average of at least 30, because we want people that actually play the game to be in, and that's it. Other than that, we don't care what you do, what profile you are. Just get in, join, have a laugh, have some fun, and that's all we really ask for. As you can see, is an IRONMAN, can't do any bids or anything like that. In terms of storage, I've always got this puppy on me that I got on my first run. I still can't believe it. It's absolutely insane. My ender chest and my backpacks are kind of just filled with junk at the moment, and I need to go through and sort of sort them out. I'll go over to the one that I think is most important, which is this one, which has got all of my tools in. As I said, all this is absolutely free and will always be open for you guys to view or see. So you can always come in and check it out, do not worry. So these are all my tools, and as I said before in other videos, my current goal is to get cultivating on as many of these as possible. That's why I'm spending so much time in the garden area lately. So looking into collections, a lot of these are in the 10, 20, 30 million, some in the hundreds of millions. And we're looking up, as you go down the list, you'll see less and less stuff. A lot of things are done just through minions as well, like the wood stuff. All that oak wood is pretty much just collected from the minion, because I leave it on there and then forget about it, and it just stays there collecting stuff for me. In terms of pets, we can go down the pet line really quickly. We have elephant, of course, the mithril, of course, bell, of course, rabbit, silverfish, mushroom cow, grandma wolf, which we still need to level up, and I'm thinking of trying to grind for any XP core just so I can get that thing leveled up, honestly. Ammonite for fishing, legendary enderman for when I do the dragon stuff, and the end update is coming soon, I think, or it's already out, or I can't remember. It's like literally days away from what I'm aware, so this is going to be really useful soon. We've got the reindeer pet, the owl, the armadillo, the level 100 scather, which we will be upgrading to legendary just as a pure flex, the bee, the tiger, endermite, Griffin is probably one of my favorite pets just because of how good it is for combat. I know I don't enjoy combat that much, but it is still one of my favorite pets. We've got the pig, monkey, lion, the guardian pet, which I need to keep using for the enchanting table, but I forget. The eerie pet, which was good for like 6 minutes and then everyone forgot about it. The rock, dolphin, and giraffe. Take a look at my hot M tree. We are hot M7, absolutely maxed. Anything with a blue sort of dot instead of a red one in between is completely maxed. So we are still waiting to do these when we do powder grinding or anything like that. We've got about 20 levels on these each. This is max Fortunate and Great Explorer is maxed. Mole is level 116 and that's probably going to be the last one upgrade because after that point it just becomes unnecessary. Peak of the Mountain is mainly for those extra tokens so that I can get this pitchfork at the top here. Season Mining, Mining Madness, Sky Mall. Efficient Miner is 90 out of 100. I am using all my Mithril for this at the moment. We will get this max very soon. Daily Powder, Mining Fortune, Mining Speed, Titanium Insanium, and Mining Speed Boost. As you can see, we've only done 57 Nucleus runs because we've only needed to. We've got all our Divan armor. The only thing we need from Nucleus runs now is probably a Quick Claw, which, knowing my luck, is probably going to take me about 1,000 runs. So I don't mind grinding for it if need be. If I want to get a Quick Claw, I will definitely go grind it. But right now I don't need one, and right now there's no point in me doing it. Trophy Fishing, I've done barely anything with. Bestiary, Crimson Isle, it's not really much in there. Neither is the Rift because I don't really do it. Museum, you can see what I've donated in the museum and why my museum is the way it is. We've got armor sets here. This is the SBE mod, by the way, guys. It's a paid mod. It's the same one that gives me this pet display here, but I'm going to do it this way just so you guys can see it a bit easier. We've got the spooky stuff here. We've got the Mussy Fermento there and the rest of the Fermento as well. Fierce Young, Mineral, Jaded Divan, some Sorrow stuff, which, video about this stuff coming soon. We've got Yogg as well, but we just mixed Sorrow with Yogg for a Magic Find set. We got our fishing set, which isn't quite where it needs to be, but again, I don't do much other than farm and mine, so we kind of need to progress into these. Our Mastiff set, which is really good for the ghosts. Our Ender set. We got our very first dungeon set. The other two Yoggs, a Lantern Helmet, and then all the kind of stuff you get from the Visitor that just goes here. I started making the sets here, but you get so many, it's insane. Looking at accessories, I mean, you can see all this stuff on Skycrypt, so I'm not going to go over everything individually, but we've got a decent amount. We do need to update and upgrade loads of these as well, so I'll do a video on that coming soon as well. If there's anything you think this profile needs, let me know in the comments down below, because I am going to start doing all that stuff as well. Talking about some other extras we got the Cake Soul, which is really, really cool. I haven't attached it to anyone yet. I don't know if I will. Who knows? If someone cool visits the island, maybe. We got the Pest Hunter artifact here. I don't have it on me because I don't want the pests. And we also got a golden gift here as well. So with some pretty cool stuff on the island on display, as you can see. Anyone can visit this place and go through. Shout out to all the people who already do visit it and show some love. And also shout out to the top people in the guild. These guys are smashing it every single day and pushing the guild all the way up. We are currently top 3,219 guilds in the world, which is insane to me, and we are absolutely smashing it. So thank you so much for everyone pushing in and doing all that. We have a few portals here if people want to use them. I know obviously you got the visit portal or visit portal 2, so this kind of renders useless, but these are good for some people, and it's never busy here, so you can always warp here straight away. But I understand there's other places for it. It's just more for aesthetics than anything, realistically. And as I said earlier, if you want me to build anything really cool here, then let me know in the comments. We've got all our minions here, which we are pushing towards upgrading as well, and we just started getting some of them to tier 12, so that's been good. We're slowly starting to come away from farming in terms of that's all we do. We still do a lot of farming, but we're slowly starting to do a few other things, upgrading the profile and slowly just get this account up, because there's a lot more to this game than farming, and I have to admit I have been neglecting it, so it's about time I started doing some other things as well. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop farming though, because I like it. And as far as I'm aware, that's pretty much it. As I said, we're grinding for the 655. We're going to eventually be getting the Divan's Drill. I want to get all of the top pets, G-Drag, grind the new dragon armor that's coming out. All that stuff I will be getting to eventually, so don't worry guys. As I said, I'm just heavy into farming right now, so that's what I enjoy, and that's what people like to watch as well. I'm not going to lie and say I'm not influenced a little bit by what people like to see as well. So let me know what you want me to do or what you think the profile needs in the comments down below. If you want to check out any of the videos where I go in depth into how I got things or whatever it may be, there is a playlist that I will probably link, which will probably be better, where you can find the video that you want to watch. If I can't link it, it will be on the channel. If you click on my profile name, you'll be able to take it there, and then check the playlist and you'll find it there. But I'll try my best to get it in the link in the description for you guys, so it's a bit easier. But guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video today. Thank you for the year that it has been, and it's been absolutely amazing. Side note, all the socials this past year have been absolutely insane as well. So a massive genuine thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, it's been amazing. We've pushed further than I thought we would get on a lot of these socials, and I cannot wait to see where we get to in the future. So massive shout out to you guys, much love, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and day. Thank you so much for the past year on this channel, and I will see you guys soon. Take it easy.